Okay, class, are you guys ready for some math today? We're going to be going over some things that we have already been talking about. Can someone give me a quiet hand and tell me what have we been learning about the past few days? What 2 words did we learn? TJ?
More.
More. Oh, nice. More, and can you tell me what more means when we are comparing 2 things? Maddie?
Like when you count objects and one of the numbers that you count is higher than the other one.
Good job. And then what's the other word that we have been working with? That's the opposite of more.
I think it was fewer.
Fewer. Good job. Okay, so today we are going to be working with 2 new words that are different than more and fewer, but kind of mean the same thing. And so when we're using more and fewer, we're comparing how many, so if Jim has 5 apples and Tim has 6 apples, and I ask, who has more apples? How many people are we comparing? Maddie?
2.
2. So today we're going to be learning on words to compare more than 2 people. So if I were to say TJ has 5 apples, Maddie has 6 apples, and Miss Taylor has 10 apples, I would say, does anyone have a guess? If I were to say, who has, instead of more,
Who is the
morest, that sounds like it could be true, but it's not. Does anyone have another guess?
Most.
Most. Good job. So we're going to be learning most. And does anyone have a guess on what the other one would be? That is kind of like fewer, but
the leastest.
Leastest. Close. It's going to sound a lot like fewer. And it is going to be...
Oh, I know. Fewest.
Fewest. Yes, good job. Okay. Fewest. So I'm going to write a word problem on the board, and I want you guys to use your boogie boards, and you can draw pictures, you can use an equation, you can count with your fingers, but I want you to really take your time to figure it out. So John has 6 pencils. Cindy has 7 pencils. And Tim has 8 pencils. So these 3 friends are comparing who has the most pencils. And so figure out who has the most and who has the fewest on your boogie board. And be ready to talk to me about how you got your answer. And then I'll have one of you come up on the board and show the rest of the class how you got your answer and talk to us about why. And just give me a thumbs up when you are all done. TJ, do you want to come up to the board and show me what you did on your boogie board to get your answer for who has the most?
So I can see that Tim has the most because there's not one. He has Cindy doesn't have one right there, and then John has two that he doesn't have that Tim has. So Tim has the most.
Good job. And then, so who would have the fewest?
Since Tim has two more than John, and he only has one more than Cindy, John would have the fewest.
Good job. Okay. Maddie, do you have something to add on?
Yeah, I just knew that 8 was bigger than 6.
You just knew that
And
8
7.
is bigger than 6? Okay, so that's another way to solve it. You can just look at every single number and think,
The biggest one.
Tim has the biggest amount, so he must have the most. Cindy has kind of in the middle, and then John has the fewest because he only has 6. Okay, that's a good other way to solve it. Okay, we'll do one more with some trickier numbers, and then we're going to practice some word problems together. So, okay, take some time and solve this on your boogie boards. I said Maddie has 10 CDs, John has 12 CDs, and TJ has 13 CDs. So we're working with double-digit numbers, so you might need a little extra time, but take your time, and then I will call on one of you to come and explain to us how you got your answer. And think of who has the most, and then I'll ask you who has the fewest. So just work on your boogie boards for a sec, and then we will talk about it. And just give me a thumbs up when you're all done. Maddie, you're all done. Can you come up and show me how you got your answer, or what you think your answer is and how you got it?
Well, I have a 10 stick.
Okay.
John has a 10 stick and 2 circles. And TJ has a 10 stick and 3 circles. So since we all have 10 sticks, I just look at the circles, and TJ has the most circles, so he has the most.
So how many ones would TJ have if he has 3 circles?
3.
So there are 3 ones and 13.
Yep.
And then, so you're saying that you only have 1 10 stick. You only have 1 10. Okay, good job. Did anyone do anything different? TJ, did you get the same answer? Did you get that you have the most CDs and Maddie has the fewest?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
I thought the same thing since they all had 10, that Maddie basically had 0, John had 2, and then...
You knew to look at the ones
Yeah.
place. Good job. I like how you guys use the 10s and the 1s. Okay, so now we are going to be looking at some word problems on the board together. And I want you guys to solve them on your boogie boards, and then I will have someone come up and talk about them. What was your best one? 4260. Okay. So, This says, Vince and Darren had a jump rope contest. Vince jumped 7 times without missing, so without messing up. Then Darren jumped 3 times in a row. Who jumped more times, Vince or Darren? So these are just comparing 2 things, so we're just using more, but you guys haven't really looked at these word problems yet, so think about it, take some time on your boogie board, and give me a thumbs up when you think you know the answer, and I will have you come up and click which one you think is correct, or who jumped the most, more times. TJ, did you get an answer?
I think so.
Okay, you want to come up and click which boy do you think jumped more times, Vince or Darren?
I think Vince.
You think Vince? Let's see. Woohoo, good job. We'll do one more and then we'll wrap up and you guys are going to have a quick quiz today. Cole's grocery bag contains 3 red peppers. It contains fewer green peppers than red peppers. How many green peppers are in Cole's grocery bag? So your options are 1 or 5. If there are fewer green peppers than red peppers, what do you think it could be? Maddie, you want to come up and choose your option?
Yeah. This one's hard, but
Yeah, this one's kind of weird.
I don't know exactly, but 1 is the only option that's less than 3.
Yes. So that one, it said that there were fewer green than red peppers, but they didn't tell us how many, but our only options were 5 and 1. And if we only had 3 red peppers, could we have 5 green peppers if there were fewer? No. Okay, so what 2 new words did we learn today to compare items? On the count of 3, I want you guys to both say the 2 new words that we learned today. 1, 2, 3.
Most and fewest.
Yeah, good job. And how many items can we compare with most and fewest? Can we compare more than 2, less than 2? More than 2. Yeah, okay, so do you guys think that you're prepared for your quick quiz on story problems using more and fewer and just quick problems with most and fewest?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, good to hear. Woohoo!
I finally figured out how to